GM, everyone. Not sure what happened with the music there, but let's kick it off. We've got Midoji, and we have ASAP Perpetual instead, who's Blake from BTSE. Yes, I just want to welcome everyone to Orderly's X Spaces, the permissionless liquidity layer for Web3 trading. I'm Brandon, your host today, speaking behind the Orderly logo. I'm an intern and growth hacker at Orderly. And today's Spaces is in relation to our Orderly Social Carnival, which is an 8-week journey where we allow users to explore the Orderly ecosystem. So each week we launch a new task with one of our partners. You collect all 8 NFTs and stand a chance to receive our mystery box. And there's over $10,000 up for grabs, so it's a great prize. We're currently in week 7 of the carnival here with BTSE.
Yeah, thanks for the intro. Yeah, my name is Blake. I'm head of DeFi strategy here at BTSE. So, yeah, just kind of overseeing how we deploy BTSEDEX as well as any other DeFi products, among other products in the centralized exchange space as well. So happy to be here and hopefully get to answer some interesting questions from the audience.
Hi, everyone. So in first place, as always, thank you for inviting me, and thanks everyone for being here. I'm Midoji, and I work mainly on BD at Orderly. I also help on the product side of the company, but my main role is BD. So yeah, that's me.
To describe BTSE, right? First and foremost, we're a centralized exchange, right? So that's the product that we've been offering for a number of years already. We have a number of traders on the platform. We're always trying to build sort of the most liquid and user-friendly trading experience in the centralized space. We also have some payment products, so on-ramps, off-ramps, right? If you want to get fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat as well, just to provide sort of a comprehensive product platform for our users. The BTSEDEX comes in where, like I said, we try to listen to feedback from our users and understand what they want and need, and basically, kind of go and build that for them. And of course, people oftentimes want a decentralized trading experience for various reasons, right? Whether it's to have access to specific assets, whether it's privacy concerns. And effectively, we kind of set out to go and do that and build a decentralized exchange as well to complement our centralized product. We, the question is like, how are BTSE and BTSEDEX different? The idea is that they're actually hopefully not too different from a user experience perspective, right? We kind of want people to have the same user-friendly and liquid trading experience, whether you're on the SEX or you're on the DEX. And that's kind of where Orderly comes in as well, right? Orderly, having a centralized order book for, and the infrastructure for DEX made it a easy choice for us to work with Orderly, right? I think that sort of technology stack is going to enable us to, like I said, give our users as similar of an experience trading in the DeFi space versus the centralized space. Yeah, for sure. So, at BTSE, we're kind of oftentimes observing what Orderly's up to and kind of watching in awe of everything that they're building and how quickly they're building. So we're still working on EVM integration for the BTSEDEX. We're really excited about that. We've kind of seen already what a lot of the builders on Orderly are doing with that. So that's, I think, the biggest thing that people can look forward to in the DeFi space when it comes to what's coming from BTSE in partnership with Orderly.
The SDK and the new docs. And it's very cool because it's gonna enable all the builders that wants to build on top of us to start integrating Orderly in a very easy and simple way. Apart from that, I mentioned this in the previous Twitter Spaces. We have a pipeline of builders that will be launching in the coming weeks, probably end of December, beginning of January. Yeah, that's what's going on the company right now. Okay, yeah. So basically, the SDK is the software development kit. So it is, the SDK is the documentation that holds all the tools to integrate with the platform in a very simple way. Basically, all these tools were built by the developers at Orderly. They try to simplify the integration process at the maximum. So you can think of, when we talk about the SDK, basically you can think of different blocks that are going to enable developers to create all the different things that they have to build in the platform. For example, we can think of how they're going to integrate with the smart contract. So you can find a block that is going to enable you to do that. You can find another block that is going to enable you to manage the different accounts, get data from the order book, get data from the market. So yeah, the SDK basically are all the tools to integrate with the different modules in the Orderly platform. Yeah, I think that to me it's very clear that they prefer to trade in FX right now, but it is because we have to still meet some certain requirements on chain. I think it all depends on the security, the performance, the liquidity, and also the regulations, right? So, for example, in terms of security, I think that we still need to improve a lot on chain. Sometimes centralized exchange feel more secure environments where users' errors are minimized. So I think that that is one of the points. And then for me, the most important one is the liquidity. If institution comes and they want to trade with that size, the liquidity on chain, it is very thin and also usually is fragmented. So we cannot offer them the liquidity they are looking for, and that is why they usually go to centralized avenues where the liquidity is very deep. On top of that, we also have the regulations, right? And maybe they can set some limits and they cannot operate in decentralized protocols, so they prefer to stay on centralized environments too.
If we talk specifically about, do they prefer a centralized exchange versus a decentralized exchange? I probably agree with you, Midoji, generally, right? Like, in terms of liability, liquidity, you're likely to see more institutions in the centralized space, but I'm certain that, that's something that could change as liquidity gets better, as things become more stable. I think we might see, obviously there's pure decentralization, but then there's sort of some space in the middle where there's decentralized trading experience, but also maybe entities behind that. Um, I think we'll see an entire spectrum of exchanges from fully decentralized to fully decentralized grow over time.